Okay, here we are. Pails in comparison, days 16 and 17.
We had to really think about that.
Yeah. We had to lump a couple together because this is a drier stretch of the trip.
Yes.
We are in Amarillo, Texas.
Yes, we are. We just came from Norman, Oklahoma. And I'll have to say, the Searcy to Norman to Amarillo
Left me a bit parched.
a little harder part of our trip in many, many ways, which those of you who were not born in California like Jeff and I could have told us. And we kind of knew that this is what it was going to be like.
Yeah, we're making a run. We're making a push to get to Vegas on time to see Rush.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we had to maneuver. So that, but hey, okay. So
Hey,
yes,
we had a couple cool.
Yeah, we
cool
did.
Things.
Yeah, yesterday we found this chain called BJ's Brew House.
When we got to
Norman.
To Norman, yeah. Well, not much before that, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Although some nice drive-through, really different. I didn't really know Arkansas very well. And,
Yeah.
The farmland's just different, different crops and stuff.
Yeah,
That was
we
cool.
think we saw a lot of sorghum crops. We're kind of guessing.
That's what we're calling it.
It looks like our crops in a game that we play.
Yeah, it totally looks like those. I think you get like 100. Never mind. So anyway, but yeah, you're right. When we got,
we were kind of in the outskirts of Oklahoma City in Norman, and we could have.
Yeah, we could have ventured all the way into the city, but it was late, and it was going to be a $40 Uber.
And there was also a storm a brewing, and wait till we show some images of the lightning and thunder outside our room. It was cool. And when we got there, we thought maybe earthquake, but we see no evidence of that. So I don't know.
I don't know what that was.
Things were happening.
The building moved. But anyway,
so BJ's Brew House,
which
even
conveniently
though it's a chain,
was right next door.
Turns out their beer wasn't bad. And apparently they don't brew in Oklahoma.
Yeah, because in Oklahoma, brews there need to be at 3%. So even the ones who were there, aren't real big. And so BJ's is really probably, if you're going through that part of the country, that's not a bad place to stop because their beers were actually really good.
They were good, and
they've got like 100 or so.
They said they started in California, and now they're brewing in Colorado, and that's how come they can.
And just moved to Texas,
right?
Their main brewery.
Right. And the food we got, we were able to get our hands on Brussels sprouts and a good salad with
greenery's
chicken.
Hard to find on the road,
so that was good.
Yeah.
And then good lightning show, and then Jeff found us a good route today to go from Norman to
just
Amarillo.
To get off I-40, man.
And we're on this back kind of more smaller highway. I think it was 151 or 154. I don't remember, but it was really cool countryside.
Yeah,
and
got especially to see. When we got then into Texas, it turned nice, and the big white puffy clouds.
We still haven't found coffee. Oh my God!
We talked about bringing it. We've talked about bringing coffee with us, but did we?
No. And so we thought for sure today. We finally stopped at some grocery store, and the lady said, "I don't think I've ever sold anybody coffee from back there." I'm like, "Oh God, yeah." So coffee would be good. So we thought for sure in Amarillo. We had done some research and thought we found a couple of brew pubs. Turns out they aren't open to the public.
Well, one of them is this gigantic
tourist
thing. They'll bring a free limo to pick you up.
Yeah.
Get you there, and if you eat the 72-ounce steak, it's free.
So no.
And so they have beers there, but we're not doing that scene.
No.
So,
and then the other one, but they just got their license, and it's not open to the public.
Yeah, Long Wooden Spoon.
So we found barbecue.
They look good, but they're not open for tasting and that kind of stuff.
We found good barbecue,
which I've been craving for a long time.
So Dyer's Barbecue here in Amarillo, Texas.
And they had beers, at least it looked like they
had
did.
Bud and Bud Light and Coors Light and Corona
and Shiner Bock.
I
had a Shiner Bock. Now I can say I've had a Shiner Bock.
Did that.
In fact, I checked in on Untappd, and it was my 200th beer. That is so sad that my master level 200th check-in on Untappd is a Shiner Bock.
Yep. You know what I had?
Now you know. Yeah.
I had a root beer.
How was that?
It was delicious.
But the barbecue was good, and looking forward.
In front of their horse.
Yeah, they have,
cool horse.
I don't know.
Yeah. So tomorrow we take off for Albuquerque, and actually, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Albuquerque, and we're staying at some sort of hipster hotel. affordable across from this place called Two Fools Tavern that I've been to before with Ashley, and I know they have Sierra Nevada on tap and some other local beers. So we're going to do
Flagstaff
that.
after that. I
Maybe
think things
some-
are looking up.
And Flagstaff has 3 breweries we want to go to, and then Vegas. So we're thinking Albuquerque, cool little strip that we're staying in with some art and some vintage stores, and it should be cool. So
I didn't make any of you sponsor my Shiner box, so we'll have no sponsor beers today.
yeah, so lesson learned. Most of you would have already known this, but yeah, no Searcy, no Norman, Oklahoma, probably no Amarillo, Texas.
And if you're in Oklahoma and you're looking for a beer, BJ's isn't a bad place to do it.
Yeah.
Their beers were actually
They were good.
good.
Yep. Okay, see ya.
Later.
Here's one.
What are those? I mean, they're spiders.